Well, just don't call them ladies. The University of Tennessee dropping the term's use for women's team sports. Why? They say it's sexist. And our next guest, well, she disagrees. Trisha Weiner is a former Lady Vol and was the member of the university's swim team. Trisha, we welcome you to Fox and Friends.
Thanks so much, Elizabeth, for having me.
So you actually started a petition. I believe you have about 5,000 signatures on that. Why was it important to you to try to maintain the term Lady Vols?
Yeah, Lady Vols, it was started by some great women athletic directors and, of course, our coach, Pat Summitt. And Lady Vols, it's a great name, and it's a tradition at Tennessee. And just like you shouldn't take away singing Rocky Top, you shouldn't take away the Lady Vols.
It's interesting, though, because the basketball team in this, because there was this big Nike summit where they said, look, we're rebranding here, we're trying to streamline, but there's an exception for the basketball team. They're going to be able to maintain Lady Vols. What do you think of that?
Right, and I'm very happy that the basketball team can maintain that image of the Lady Vols, but Nike will be producing both of those brands, both the Power Tee and the Lady Vol Tee. So if you're going to be producing it for one sport, why not produce it for the entire women's athletic department and continue the tradition, continue the legacy of excellence.
Trisha, you swam, I'm sure, with great pride as a Lady Vol there. But
I really did. Is
the term lady offensive to you? Is it offensive to people on campus? Is it offensive to your former fellow teammates?
You know, I really don't think so. And when it was formed as an identity to create this platform where ladies can thrive and don't have to be behind a power sport and a money-making sport like football. And so when Lady Vols were first brought about in the 70s, it created that identity for women to really succeed and to be better teammates and be better competitors and be better student athletes. And to see that to be dropped is just really heartbreaking.
Do you believe that this is an attack on the history of women in sport at the University of Tennessee to remove the term Lady Vols?
I really don't think it's an attack of the history, but I just don't agree with that dropping of the tradition of the Lady Vols. Again, it's a tradition of excellence. It's a tradition of empowerment for women, and it really is something that needs to be kept alive.
How hard will you fight for that?
You know, I'm really not willing to give up just on just this petition, and I think I stand alongside a lot of great Lady Vols and a lot of great supporters with me, and I'm going to fight as much as I can.
Well, you're certainly fighting hard, and looks like you have a world of support behind you. Trisha, we want to thank you for being with us as a Lady Vols member.
Thank you so much.
Hey, take care.